Well, welcome back to KUTV News at 8. We continue with the broadcast. Laikipia Senator Gigi Kariuki is dead. Kariuki passed on at a Nairobi hospital aged 79 on Friday morning. The news of his death was broken by one of his colleagues attending a meeting with editors in Mombasa County. Deputy Senate Speaker Kembi Getura confirmed the death of the senator and sent condolences on behalf of the House. Gigi was a veteran politician and the oldest senator in the 11th Parliament. The senator, who joined politics in 1959, served in the governments of retired President Daniel Arap Moi and that of the founding President Jomo Kenyatta. He was the only lawmaker in Kenya who served in the first parliament after Kenya's independence in 1963. May he rest in peace. Now, with only a few hours remaining to the deadline, Kenyans flooded the KRA offices with the hopes of filing their returns before the end of the day. And today being a Friday, there are no hopes or slim hopes of the time being extended. The Kenya Revenue Authority raised the fine from 1,000 Kenya shillings to 20,000 with the hope that Kenyans will find their returns early this year, but that was not the case, as the queue was there, with hopes of diminishing as the hours went by. Kenyans had various reasons for not being able to file their tax returns earlier, from slow internet to not having time because of their work schedules, with most of them asking the KRA for an additional month. NASA, represented by lawyer James Orengo, is opposed to the tender awarded to Dubai-based firm Al Ghurair by stating that relevant stakeholders were not consulted prior to the awarding of the controversial contract. A three-judge bench led by Justice Joel Ngoge today heard the case contesting the awarding of the ballot printing tender to Dubai-based firm Al Ghurair. Further, they argue that President Uhuru Kenyatta had a hand in the awarding of the contract to Al Ghurair. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, is putting up a spirited fight to have the suit dismissed, saying that cancelling the contract will have serious consequences to the elections.
To tender?
Well, as we move on now, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto in their campaign tour have led an onslaught in Kitui County in their three-day tour in the eastern region. Exuding confidence that Jubilee will win the forthcoming elections, President Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto asked Kitui residents to rally behind them so that they will be at the center of government after August.
Tutembee pamoja, tujenge Kenya jameni. Kenya yetu sisi wote. Kenya yetu sisi wote. Si ni hivyo? Au namna gani?
Hata kama hakuna network, lakini ukipima unaona ule mtu akitendawili anaweza kushinda Uhuru Kenyatta. Inawezekana kweli? Kabla ya ule kuanza kitendawili, mpira huyu mpira yule sijui nini, si Uhuru Kenyatta atakuwa amekalia kiti State House.
Well, still in politics, National Super Alliance leaders led by Raila Odinga, Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula today toured Migori County in a bid to consolidate votes ahead of the August 8th polls. The opposition leaders, who made several stopovers in the county before addressing residents at the Migori Stadium, promised to take the country to prosperity by fighting corruption and launching programs to produce more food within the first 100 days of office if elected. Jubilee Party has been making several inroads in the cosmopolitan county that has more than 300,000 voters, trying to change the narrative that it is an opposition stronghold. The doctors have signed the much-anticipated collective bargaining agreement, whose matter led to a prolonged strike that went on for over 3 months. The CBA, which seeks to improve basic pay and other allowances, was signed by KMPDU officials led by the Secretary General Dr. Omo Luga and the Ministry of Health Cabinet Secretary Dr. Cleopa Mailu. The signing of the CBA follows the return to work formula, which ended the 100-day strike. The doctors' union is expected to sign another CBA with the county governments. Mailu thanked the doctors for being patient and urged them to always engage in dialogue when addressing their grievances.
After it has been unanimously agreed.
Well, that is good news as the doctors have signed the CBA finally with the government. As we mentioned, they are yet to sign with the county governments, but that is set to follow. We now take a short break on KUTV News at 8. Plenty more after this short break, so do stay with us.